welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I make lifestyle videos, commentary videos, sometimes cooking videos. I honestly just go with the flow of things, and it's been so long since I've made a video, but so much has happened and there's so much I want to talk about. Honestly, I did shoot like a video like when was it? I think it was last week, either last week or I don't know. I don't remember, but I wasn't quite happy with it. That's why I never released it. Um but yeah, bro, like if you are an OG, you've been following me, thank you for sticking it out, guys. I don't promise that I promise that I'll try be consistent because I want to be consistent on YouTube. I feel like that's the platform that I can be authentic and be myself and not be a perfectionist, because honestly, perfectionism, being a perfectionist sucks, because I could have posted so much of content, but my perfectionist self was like, no, girl, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. But I want to talk about something today, something that I have been thinking about, that I've been debating about, and that has just been on my mind. But first, take a deep breath in and out. Calm your mind. Center yourself. I don't know, should I take these off? I don't know. Hi, my love. Hold on. I'm in the car because maybe the change of scenery was good, but yeah. Hi, my love. How are you? Don't think about today. Well, don't think about yesterday. Think about today. Think about the things that you want to do, the person that you want to be. Don't think about the mistakes that you made. They were mistakes. Mistakes are always, always, always learning points. You know, everything happens for a reason, and the mistake happens for a reason. It's not meant to be, essentially, if that makes sense, guys. I'm sorry, like I'm feeling so I don't know if it's because I'm hungry, and I am wearing clothes. It's just that the camera is cutting it off. Maybe I should move it back, but like I am wearing like a dress. Yeah, that's better. That is way better, because it was looking like I'm topless, and that's the last thing I want. That's the last thing I want. So, sorry. So I'm trying to be more authentic. So this is like a little life update, essentially. I'm trying to be more authentic. I'm trying to be more natural. I'm going into this whole boho vibe. Earthy. Like I'm trying to be vegan. Like I'm transitioning from meat to like a vegetarian, pescatarian, and then I'm trying to go vegan. I have been, yo, girlies, but I have like, I challenged myself, honestly, for a good 5 days. I went vegetarian, and then I was like, okay, how does meat taste after that? And honestly, I was underwhelmed. I was like, I wasn't fulfilled, you know, like how I am when I'm eating vegetables, or when I'm eating like a good meal, a good healthy meal. I wasn't fulfilled, and I was eating like a steak, and a steak is not unhealthy. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my energy, it gets cleaner when I'm just eating veggies, you know? Please don't mind the cars, because honestly speaking, I needed a change of scenery from my room and from home. So I was like, you know what? Do it in the car. So many people do it in the car. But, yeah, as I was saying. So I've been eating clean. like drinking lots of water. Yesterday I went out with a friend, and it was my first time in 5 days drinking like a fizzy drink, and my body reacted so badly to it. Well, yeah, like I was cramping, and I was like, why is this happening? Yeah. And I was like, why is this happening to me? So I don't think I'm gonna edit it as well, because it's just to challenge my perfectionist self. And I was like, why is this happening to me? I was cramping. It was so bad. It was if like I'm going through my period pains. It was that bad, guys. And I was like, oh, didn't drink tea, or because I normally either drink tea or coffee. Coffee is when I'm working, or water. And I didn't drink any. I drank fizzy drinks. So like I'm trying to be cleaner, because my body has adapted to me being like eating cleaner. So yeah. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. So your girl was in something before I left. Before I left to come back home. I don't know if I can classify it as something, but I wasn't with, but it wasn't a situationship. Okay, basically I hooked up with this guy, right? And was good. Was good, right? You know, he's gone. Like, he's not coming back to South Africa, which is very much movie like. And that's what makes me so mad. Because why? Why? You know, why? But my therapist said, because your girl goes to therapy. I talked to my therapist about it, and she said that maybe meeting him was like a way of the universe, God. Maybe meeting him was like a way of the universe and God telling you that, baby girl, you can have nice things. You can have like a good looking guy caring about you. Because I never believed I could. He's everything that I stayed away from, honestly speaking. Because I used to have this vendetta. Okay. He's okay, I don't want to describe how he looks. That's giving too much away. But like, he's everything that girls like me don't even bother looking at, because like, for me, I immediately don't even try, because guys that look like him don't normally go for me, because I'm thick, I'm outspoken, I'm dark. You know, that whole thing. It's normally the petite white hands, or petite light skin, or basically the opposite of me, or basically different to what I look like, right? But I feel like that was a stereotype on its own. That was me stereotyping against guys that look like him. This is exposing so much, but it's good that I'm talking about it to you, because I know there are so many girls out there that are like, girl, he don't want me. Turns out he do, girl. Turns out he do. But it's just like, it was a matter of circumstance rather than the matter of preference. Yes, preference. It's because often we are blinded by preferences, and we end up stereotyping against said preferences, just because it's like a defense mechanism against us due to past experiences, right? So yeah, maybe my therapist was like, girl, this is the universe telling you that, yay, you can have nice things. You're a beautiful girl who can have a good looking guy care about you, you know? And I wanted, okay, how can I say this? And when he left, because he did leave, we did like stay in contact, but it wasn't the same. And a part of me was like, girl, keep trying. And another part of me was like, girl, you have to let him go at some point. the letting go outweighed the keep trying, because it's not like, okay, now he's moving on with his life and I need to move on with mine. And I've decided to be abstinent. I've decided to just take a man cleanse, a man fast, because it's been guy after guy after guy, but it's also been, what do I want in a relationship? What do I look for in a man? It's always constant evaluation instead of evaluating myself and what I look for in myself and loving myself and accepting myself first, and then seeing what I want in a guy. Obviously, the evaluation part was for a good cause, but it's also really tiring getting to know someone over again. I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. I don't. And it's time for me to be like, okay, girl, it's enough now. How long are we gonna restart? How long are we gonna start over? Because I'm tired of starting over. Starting over is a lot. It's so much work. Like, starting over is so much work, even for yourself. And I remember listening to B. Simone's podcast, and she's like, you have to get to a point in your life where you're like, it's enough now. You have to stop. You have to break the generational curse. You have to stop. You have to stop feeding into your desires, honestly. And I was evaluating that whole, I don't want to call it a situationship with this guy, because I hate the word situationship. I literally hate it. It's either you date me or you don't. It's either you court me or you don't. I am not doing this talking stage thing. Ask me out, court me, impress me. Otherwise, anything else, hey, who has time for that? I don't. As I was saying, I keep blurting out. I'm sorry. But yeah, what was I saying? She said, oh yeah, B. Simone. I love B. Simone so much. But B. Simone said you have to get to a stage in your life where you just like, I can't be feeding into my desires. I can't be feeding into my temptations, because I can't keep starting over from where I started in the beginning. You know? And I feel that so much because I've been starting over so many times with so many guys. Okay, whoa. With so many times, like, even in the guys that I move on to, I've had to start over because similar situations keep occurring. You know when they say broken people attract broken people? I feel that so much because that has been me for the past 3 years of trying to be in a relationship. And mind you, girl has never even been in a relationship. Like, I've never been in a relationship, period. Because I'm picky as hell, guys. I'm picky. I am so picky. I feel like because I'm such a lover girl, when I invest myself in a relationship, that's why I'm very picky. And now, like, I think about it with this guy, right? That's gone. He's gone. He's, like, when I say he's gone, he's literally out of the country. And he's not even gonna come back. Okay? That's what I mean by movie type shit. That's what I mean by movie type shit. He's gone. He's left. He's gone. Gone. As in GONE. Gone. Like, after we collided, who's it, Tessa, when she left? Gone like that. Gone like the wind. I'm laughing, but like, when I clocked it, I cried, and I allowed myself to cry, because what do you mean you're gone? What do you mean you left? What do you mean, like, there was a potential for something healthy and now you're gone, and now there's no potential at all? What do you mean by that? I legit cried because I was like, this is the first time I received like anything decent. I'll say decent and healthy, and now I can't even obtain it At least I had something for a while, but you know what I mean? But I get it. I get it. I get it, universe. Something bigger is coming. Something bigger is gonna be for me. You know, someone greater is gonna be for me. Or I'm gonna, I'm not gonna be delusional and say I'm gonna meet up with him someday in the future. Whatever happens, happens. Because the best things in life happen unintentionally, and that has been me and this guy, and me trying to force things with him and with myself. You know, when you like subtly, yeah, that word, when you like try text them, but you want to be chill about it, but you know you sound desperate. And I looked at my text and I'm just like, girl, what you doing? And I know, like, he told me that he's not the best texter, but it's a matter of consistency with me. And I was just like, nah, let me just chill. Let me just stop. Yeah, I call him like once in a while, but I'm slowly detaching in a way where I just want to focus on me and I want to focus on my well-being, because I feel like that's important, because I want to love myself again. When you are in, well, I don't want to say I don't want to say that word, but when you are with someone, everything becomes about them. I want to find my own identity now, so that I know who I am. I've always imagined someone finding me when I'm like so invested in my craft, that they're so impressed at what I do and how it radiates through me. So I'm just gonna focus on my work, honestly. And you should too. Like, and I'm starting to ask myself questions such as, when am I gonna be ready for sex? Or when am I gonna be like ready for a proper relationship? And I'm trying to navigate through that. But that comes with time, and I'm taking all the time I need. But thank you for watching, guys. Please remember to prioritize your mental health. Honestly speaking, I'm sorry for the camera shifts. Like, cars keep driving past and I'm just like, hey. And I want, like, for me, someone will find you when you are at your most happiest, when you are at your most fulfilled. That's why I really, is that a siren? Okay, sorry, let me be serious, let me lock in. That's why I really, really recommend prioritizing yourself and understanding yourself and knowing what you like, and just focusing on the bag, Miss Girl. Honestly, but make sure the bag is something, is like from what you're most passionate about, because that makes a difference. For me, I've always imagined like my future, anything, whatever, is gonna find me when I'm at my most happiest, when I'm at my most secure, when I'm like deeply invested in my craft, like deeply, because I want someone that's impressed with me and my work. But that's just me though. But please like, comment, subscribe. Send me those dilemmas. I still have to look through the ones that I have been sent. Cause wow. Okay. I thought I had problems, but y'all. But comment on what you want me to talk about next. And I will try. Be consistent. But I will also update you. I'll also make more vlogs. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Mwah.